Good morning. We're in the woods. We're foraging. Good morning. We're in the woods. We're foraging. I'm looking for sticks and rocks that I think would look cute in my apartment. If you don't know, I just moved to Brooklyn and there's just not enough woods out there for me. So I'm about to bring the woods home and try to make my interior look good while also just being rocks and sticks. I think that's a really good one. I wanted to come see my horse because it's been like 2 weeks and then I had a dream about him and then I was like, I want to see him. And I think we're gonna go golfing. I'm dressed for golf. So I feel like this tree has a lot of good ones. I actually pulled over on the side of the road literally just to see this. So I've pivoted completely because my mom has this really cool friend with a beautiful house that kind of has the same kind of aesthetic that I'm going for. So I'm here finding logs and getting Decor Inspo because she really is the queen of that. So I don't think I'm golfing today anymore. So this one here is like a good height, I think. It's like about 1.25 feet. I'll probably take the bark off of it. I'm not sure. Oh, that one. Oh, that is a nice one. Yeah, I'll see those ones in a minute. I think these are the ones. I could just take the bark off of that one and let it dehydrate. This is the room I got married in. I got married right there. Didn't tell anybody and then went home and went to sleep at 10 o'clock in the morning. The doorknob, the detail gets me every time. Oh no, come on. Every time I have a cup of water here, she sticks her tongue in it. That's literally fresh water, cat. I'm home and I look rough. This cat will for some reason only drink her water out of weck jars, and I literally have weck jars for her food and water in the corner, and she will still go after my water. For the longest time, I had a weck jar with water next to the bed, and I don't know how long she was drinking out of that water while I was literally asleep at night, but one night I drank out of the water and I woke up nauseous. And then the next day I saw her drinking out of my water. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. Anyway, but do not eat my sticks. Come on, I knew these weren't gonna last. Stop. Yeah, go into your little tunnel, cat. Get away from my sticks. These are not gonna last here. I already know. I'm so annoyed. We just got home. It's literally like the middle of the night. We still have to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. My day today went completely left field. I woke up at my sister's house because I was just babysitting all yesterday and last night. So I was like up with the babies and woke up. I was like, great, we're gonna get up, we're gonna get out, we're gonna go to the barn. I'm gonna get a matcha. I'm gonna go to the barn. We're gonna hit a tea time at like 12. Mind you, everything's 50 minutes to an hour apart. The barn's literally an hour 40 from my sister's house, so I don't know what I was on. Woke up, my luteal phase thing, my period tracker was like, take it easy today. I was like, absolutely not, you don't run my life. Turns out it does, because went to the barn, was feeling so crap. I really just wanted to see my horse. Like, I just wanted to pet him on the nose because I had a nightmare about him like a couple days ago and I hadn't seen him in 2 weeks. So went all the way there to do that, and also to find some sticks and rocks. Became hell-bent on the way home on finding sticks and rocks. Went to my mom's friend's house, who has the most amazing house in the world. And one of my favorite things in the world to do is bring my cat, bring my dog, mom, husband, and go there and just sit and hang out. And she's a yapper. I love people who are yappers because I could sit there and literally just zone out. And I also like to go to her house for like decor inspo because she is the absolute queen of Decor. I also made a couple stops. I went to Target. I stopped on the side of the street because there was a man selling cowhides and horns out of a van. I looked up from my phone. I'm not like an on the phone kind of person. I'm usually like I forget that I even have a phone kind of person. But I was like on my phone trying to make lists for this housewarming party that I'm gonna throw. Looked up, I see a man selling cowhides and horns on the side of the road. I'm not gonna pass that up. So I was there. Now I have a cowhide guy. He gave me his number. I ended up just going and chilling and sitting outside. I decided that I'm not gonna force myself to play golf if I just want to sit in a lawn chair in my mom's friend's yard. So that's exactly what I did. She also gave me this. I'm collecting like a bunch of historic like New York books because I have to like decorate this little thing over here. The cat's literally going potty as we speak. That is so embarrassing. But she gave me like a New York historic maps thing. It's literally from like the 1800s. It's pretty crazy. And then I had a whole bunch of history books that my dad gave me that like he had. I was really little and I was like, I want those books if you're ever gonna get rid of them. So I have like stacks of like 9/11, New York before and after, all these like historic books. They're aesthetic. I don't read. I also am not up on history. I don't know anything. Don't ask me anything. Like the book is in my house. Yes, it's never been cracked. Trust. But yeah, I'm gonna show you everything that I got tomorrow when I'm like up and fed. I haven't eaten any solid food today. I had a Celsius and then nothing else. And then I went into my mom's house and there was like a box and I was like, oh, I just know there's food in that box. And she had a huge cinnamon roll and then I killed the cinnamon roll and she was not happy with me. But I was like, bro, you got kids, you gotta feed them. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna find dinner and I still have to make the bed. I really do hate that it's an English muffin. I've never liked English muffins. You're a brat. I know I look gross right now. This is post-gym, pre-golf. So it'll get better, probably, in a minute. I'm gonna do this really quick haul so that I can like get these things off the floor, off the couch. There's a couple stores that are on my walk home from the gym. So there's this one store that I stopped in. I had to get like American flags because I want to like frame one. I've been seeing these really cute pictures on Pinterest and I'm throwing my housewarming party is gonna be a 4th of July party. So I'm trying to like make these like a framed flag. But for some reason, a mini framed flag on Amazon is like between $30 and $50. I was like, cool. So I could make that for $3. So I'm gonna try to make that happen. Besides the point, I went back into the store because they had the cutest kitchen cloths. And right now I only have fall ones. I only have my brown ones out. So I wanted to get some like summer ones. I couldn't decide. Okay, they were $9 a piece. And I was like, do I want to spend $40 freaking on dish towels today? I decided to just get one color, like 2 of one color. I really wanted the green stripes. I might still get the green stripes. For now, I got these like blue striped. They're beachy, summery looking. I think they're really cute and I hate to like take this little tie off. I love this shade. This little like purpley shade of blue in here is one of my favorite. Like I wanted a compartmentalized apartment. I didn't want like one big, I don't like an open concept because I have so many different vibes and so many different aesthetics that I want to be able to kind of have all of them in my house without it being so confused. So that's why I like to have different rooms, because this room could be like your light Western. I'm going for like a Western Ralph Lauren, if that makes sense. Like Western, but like still luxurious. I feel like Ralph Lauren's like very English, but like still like luxurious. I'm putting like a little bit of golf in that because we really like golf, but like Western, light, country, farmhouse, Ralph Lauren vibes in here. And then out there is like Southern Gothic. It's like dark Viking, Southern Gothic, ski lodge hotel, if that makes sense. It's a vision that I've had for years now and I'm finally trying to make it happen. The kitchen is babushka. The kitchen is babcha all the way, because when I get into the kitchen, I am babcha. So I just got these cute little rags that didn't need a whole introduction. I'm just gonna get the clothes out of the way because we're not really here for clothes. We're here for the interior decor of it all. These, okay, there's this gray skirt I was literally wearing it yesterday. I'm gonna wear it golfing today. You've seen it. I got the white one to it. This is currently my favorite skirt at the moment. It has built-in shorts. I wish the built-in shorts were longer. He's been wanting like an American flag vibe t-shirt for golfing. So I found this one. It has like the red, the navy blue. The navy blue is so dark that it looks like black. So you're not just like decked out in red, white, and blue, but then it still has the flag. Since it's just a little bit before the 4th of July, I found this hoodie. I really just need like a good gray classic, timeless, whatever hoodie. So I got this. And I'm actually really sick and tired of the cropped everything women's, because why is everything cropped? This is like a little bit, it's a little bit cropped. I'll survive, but like, I just don't feel like they need to be doing that all the time. 70 bucks, it's now $49.99, but the pictures on it I think are really cute. The little squares with like the golf, the like green, I don't know, there's like the green and there's the golf bags and then there's the golf carts, and I think it's really cute. I don't know if these are for skiing, but they come in like a little, what even is this? Like a puffer jacket. He liked the silver ones, so he got the silver ones. So these are the sunglasses. They're very reflective, but when you put them on, they're like super polarized. Like I feel like I could see through people with these things on. Like I see details in the world that I've never before seen in my life. Really random stop. I stopped at the Polish deli because on the way to my sister's house, there's this deli and it's so far from me, and the only time I can ever get anything from there is like when I'm going to my sister's house because it's so far like out of the way from my house. But mushroom bouillon, it's good for like pot roast and stuff. If you know, you know. My grandmother used to make pudding all the time, and this stuff's pretty good. I got vanilla because I already have some chocolate. And like with some bananas in it. Okay, so my mom has a friend, and she's somebody who I consider my friend, and her house is one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen in my life. Me, I don't know what trenches I came out of, but I want Renaissance, I want goth, I want dungeness, cavernous, it's something that has just been pieced together throughout years and years of different phases accumulating and coming together, because it's like, I like the pink and I like the bows. I like the New York City Devil Wears Prada chic. I like the early 2000s, like grunginess, like grossness. I was like a scene kid. I like the gothy. I like the ski lodge. I'm low-key a Viking. I like the winter. I like furs. I like the Western stuff. What am I gonna do with that? You know what I mean? Besides the point. And now I like golfing. Like, what is that? Anyway, my mom has this friend, and her house is absolutely phenomenal. It is so tailored, and that's something I'm trying to do here, is make it very, very, very tailored and very, very personalized. Like every little thing is a detail that I put effort into. She has a freaking office that looks like Ollivander's to me. She had these golf books, and I don't read. I also don't study up on golf. I play golf, but I don't look at form or distance or anything like that. Like I know nothing about golf. All I know is I enjoy being out there and hitting the ball around and getting upset. She gave me these books, and in this cabinet here, this is something that has been a work in progress. I'm never gonna read these. I think my husband reads these, but like there's this one. I also took all the paper covers off. The paper covers, I always take paper covers off books because there's just like hidden gems underneath. They're so beautiful once you, why am I sweating? They're so beautiful once you take the paper covers off, and the paper covers are like so just generic looking and ugly. I think the spine of it is beautiful. This is beautiful. These two books go together. This one, it doesn't have like cover pictures, but it has like the gold spine. And then there's like this one. This one's kind of like whatever, but it's green and it's golfy. From my house, I went digging up in my bedroom, and because this is a New York City apartment, my dad gave them to me, and it's like New York then and now, and then the spines of them are beautiful. This one is One Nation. It's about like a 9/11. The spines of them together, gorgeous. And then my friend also dug up this for me, and it's a whole bunch of prints that you could like take out and like kind of hang in. I don't even know if I'm showing this right. I like don't want it to break because it's like, but there's a whole bunch of prints of New York that you could literally frame. She gave me the whole book. I'm gonna keep the whole book together because I don't want to separate it and like just frame one. I think I'm gonna keep the whole book together and just have it over there. So when this video started, I'm sure I looked absolutely insane, but I was foraging, because when you go to West Elm and Crate and Barrel, they'll sell you rocks for $60-something. Go outside and find some rocks. Go outside and find some sticks. I went to the barn because I wanted to see my horse, and then I was like, why don't I find some sticks? So I found this one because all of these are facing up, and then this corner is almost like a corner that's bare, so this could go right into the corner of that wall there. And that was my vision, and I love it. I used to do this all the time. I would have sticks and branches just like sticking up, and I like the shadows that they cast on the walls. So that's just something I've done my whole life. From Amazon, I also got this. It's kind of, I don't know if it's actual, I don't think it's actual linen because it wasn't super expensive. Beach stripey tablecloth. Like I said, I want to throw a 4th of July party here. Last thing, oh wait, no, my logs are over there. You guys already saw the logs. It's fine. I decided not to get the horns as much as I love them and as good of a price as they were. I looked around here. Let me like move this thing so I can stand back here. I looked around and I ended up falling in love with this one. And the reason I fell in love with this one is because it has branding on it. Some of them don't have any branding. cow skins with branding, like authentic branding. These are from, I think, Argentina or Mexico. I don't know. He said he gets them from like Argentina and places like that. If you'd like to argue me on the cow skins, my perspective, every time I show something fur, I give this little disclaimer. My perspective with fur is that it is a byproduct. This cow was eaten. The skin and bones were going into the garbage. This is garbage. This was going into a landfill. So I did not kill a cow. I'm not supporting killing and skinning cows and not using them. Like, this cow fed a lot of people and the skin was gonna go into the trash, and it's a byproduct of our food. And if you think about it, it is also, if I do decide to ever throw this out, it will disintegrate into the ground and everything will be great and everything will be fine. Faux fur and faux leather does not disintegrate into the ground, and it's plastic and it goes into a landfill. The little fur pieces just fly off and they litter as you walk. Like a faux fur jacket, it litters as you're walking. You're actively littering while you're walking around a faux jacket because it just falls off all the time. Or like the animals lick it. Like my cat licks these things a lot. She grooms everything, and it's just better that it's not plastic fibers. You know what I mean? So that is my thought process on it. That's how I feel about it. Let me show you. I don't think it's gonna go on the ground. It is a rug. I don't think it's gonna go on the ground. I think I'm gonna put it on the wall because I don't want the cat to destroy it. Like, move these things out of the way. This is it. I don't think I can get all of it in frame. I have a table for that little blank wall arriving tomorrow, and I was looking for like something to go up behind it. I was thinking a Japanese fan, one of those big fans, but then I found this, and I think this might as well go on the wall. And I love the branding on it. So there's already a couple holes in the skin. There's like one right in the middle, like right here. I was considering having this hang on the wall and then put little tiny pin size holes in it and then hanging like little pictures over it so that it's not just cow skin on a wall and it's like more of a decorative thing. So like this up and then like a little picture and then below it another little picture, and then there'll be like the little table that will have probably either a table lamp or just a bouquet of flowers. I don't care for flowers. I'm not somebody who loves flowers. I don't think they smell good. I can't keep them alive. I like want to have flowers in this room, especially because I feel like it fits the vibe. And my husband got me these flowers because he broke my cup. And we have this ongoing argument where he breaks everything because he's not gentle with anything. And when he tries to do things, he just tries to do it like really quickly and he ends up breaking everything or losing everything. Like, he literally lost my microphone, and that's why I just have to scream at the camera these days because I haven't bought a new one. He broke my picture frame the other day, and he keeps breaking things all the time. And I'm like, I cannot keep buying things. Like, I have a whole set of glasses in there, and they're in there, and he's not allowed to use them because it's a set of 6. And when we lived in Japan, I had those exact glasses, and he broke the entire set of 6 within a year. So I'm like, we're not doing this anymore. I sent him to work with coffee. I was like, where's my tumbler cup? He's like, oh, it's in the car. We never brought it in. I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you this cup. Bring it back tonight. Do not break it because it was custom made. Do not break it is the one request I sent him off with. First thing in the morning, he bumps into his friend, it drops, it breaks. He comes home to me with an apology note and flowers. And I'm like, that's cute, that's great. Can you stop breaking things? I like the flowers. I think white flowers look really good in this room. I just can't for the life of me keep them alive. Tomorrow, my mission is really to get this squared away because that's been bothering me. That's like the center. That's like the first thing you see when you walk into this room, basically, and it's really just not very cute. Last one that I hit was a birdie, and now this one's been like 18 hits.
Oh gosh, it's not that bad.
It's so bad. I am just the slightest chip away from the green right now. Oh goodness, you're in the trenches. He's under the tree. What is this? Oh, this is a par 3. I might make par. My ball is literally, cannot even see it on here. It's like right there with a pitching wedge and the putter. Look at my new putter. This is where we've landed. It's not terrible. It's not a terribly far shot. It's like right at the top of the hill there. But I mean, for someone who's very unserious about the sport, I'm pretty happy about it.
Ooh.
Hating here. 1 over par. And I hate my life. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just watching the geese walk towards me. They have the little babies with them. Look at the little babies. They're not afraid of anything. I like hit that ball and they just kept walking. The babies are so fuzzy. So the green on this one here is like literally around the corner, but I have a terrible habit of hitting this way, so we're going that way. I'm like literally over here somewhere. Oh wait, I might be in the fairway. I think I'm in the fairway. Nope, everything is shiny. I can't see anything. Oh wait, that's mine. No. Look at the Verrazano.
Oh no.
In the fuzz. I'm gonna say the wind took that one.
You're a hooker?
Yeah, I am a hooker today. So what's annoying is that because it's summer, we have to pay, or since it's like a busy time of year or whatever, we have to pay for 18 holes, even if we only want to do 9. And it gets cheaper. I think it's like $66 a person after 4 p.m. and then cars have to be back at 8. And like, yeah, sure, it shouldn't take us that long, but it does. I don't even know, what are we on? We're on hole 5 right now, which is kind of hard to believe. Like, I feel like we're on hole 7 or 8. I'm kind of ready to go home. Don't know if I showed this before, but I decided to make the very responsible decision nearly a month after ordering this tablecloth, and I pulled out the table and I tried it on it and it doesn't fit at all, and that is what I get for asking my husband to measure the table instead of simply doing it myself. I gotta send this back super quick because it's been sitting on the floor for like a month, and it's like, I don't know why it didn't register with me just to try it on the table. So I just ordered a new one. The new one's low-key cuter, so it's a bit of a blessing in disguise, but that's not here nor there. That's not the main event. The main event, I've been up since 3 a.m., mind you. I've been up since 3 a.m. I don't know why I've been up since 3 a.m., but I've been up since 3 a.m. and I woke up just thinking, brainstorming, trying to figure out, because this has really been bothering me. Little things like this don't usually bother me too much, but this has been bothering me because I'm throwing a party in like a little over a week, and I want the house to look presentable. I don't want to be like the little scattered, messy kid in the family anymore. Like I can make a place look nice, right? So, but I tried to balance it as well as possible, and I think it looks decent. I think it looks well balanced, decently balanced, okay balanced, at least passable. Here, this is like a bunch of my books that I had in my bedroom. My arm's gonna get so tired, I can already tell. I'm like standing on a thing and I'm really trying here. Then I have these 2 glasses that we got as souvenirs from, we went to the beer museum in Osaka, I think it is. It might be just outside of Osaka, but they make some of the best beer. This is something, it's not done, like it's like very oddly put together. I just didn't want it sitting around on the floor anymore, but I basically wanted like an American flag frame. They're so expensive on like Etsy and Amazon that I was like, I could make that for $1. That's a branch that literally just fell off of something, and I was like, it was on my floor and I was like, okay. It's like Japanese kind of. There's the American, it's red, okay? We'll call the theme up here red. This is like the more golfy section. So I have this tube that I have these like glass tubes that I put food in, and I filled it with these Callaway balls because I am at the end of the day a Callaway girl. I love Callaway. And then I have this Ralph's cup. I got it in Japan. Didn't know. I was actually gonna give it away or just throw it out because I just never used it, and I've never even had Ralph's coffee, and I was like, why do I have this? But I think it fits the golf theme. It's very like Ralph Lauren golf. This is a little box that I got from a handmade wood shop in Japan. Like the first week or 2 that I was there, I just stumbled upon this like homemade, I don't know, what do you call it when somebody like carves things out of wood? So I got this little box there. I used to keep my glass straws in here. Now I'm just putting it here. There's nothing really in there. These are 2 golf books that go together. I already showed you the golf books actually. And then this is a golf destinations book that my mom like thrifted for me. So I feel like the green vibe goes, the golf vibe, it all fits well. Down here, oh my God, down here, we have New York. This is I got this in Peddler's Village in Pennsylvania a long time ago, but it's basically like you put like the wax in here and then you light the candle and the wax melts, and like this is a legit cast iron. In here I currently have like literal cloves. I have these plates and I just didn't have enough spots. I have like 8 of them and I only had 6 spots, so there's 2 that are just kind of here. These little bubble candles, I got these from a dollar store in Japan and I didn't know where else to put them. These might move, they look a little odd here. I have this New York Then and Now book that I got from my dad's house. He like collects all these fancy looking books, and luckily I also collect fancy looking books. So these are coasters. These are coasters that I've had for years. There's some missing because I'm like using them on my desk, but they're literally just like tree stumps with bark on them, and I think they're cute. They don't make the best coasters in the world because they're a little thick and I feel like a glass could just tip off of it, but whatever. US Constitution, got that in Washington DC. The vlog is up. I think I have, do I have one? I think I have one Washington DC vlog up on the channel. And then this is another one that my dad gave me. These are my Bibles. I have like the NIV study Bible. I have the King James Version study Bible. And then I have this like, it's like a daily devotional kind of thing. It's like a, yeah, like 365 daily devotions. Really cute. And then these prints that I showed you that my mom's friends gave me, I just stuck back here. I just think it lightens up. I don't know, I feel like it flows well into the blue, like the brown into the blue. This is a plant pot that I had at my house in Japan, and right now it's just holding these like tea candles. But I tied this piece of twine around it and I thought it was real crafty for that, and I really like how it looks, so it made it onto the shelf. This is a cutting board. Okay, so these are matcha bowls that I got in Osaka. I found them at a pottery shop and I used to use it a lot, but now I blend my matcha in the morning because it's so much quicker. So I put these here for now because I genuinely actually didn't know where else to put them. So matcha bowls are here, and then that's like a random home goods cutting board. I have a bunch of random home goods cutting boards because cutting boards for some reason these days are super expensive. And I bought these like 2-3 years ago, and I'm like now seeing a whole bunch of people like boycotting these cutting boards because like they have parasites or whatever. I don't know. Mine's been fine. There's something shady happening with home goods cutting boards. Okay. Quick update. I know nobody's even gonna notice or care, but basically I moved that cutting board from back there to here. And in my head personally, it makes a world of difference because it was so just big and boxy here. And like this side's really dark. That side was also getting like really dark and square, and it just looked odd to me. And then I put it there. That's like, now I look at that, I'm like, wow, I really did that. Still don't know if these 2 little bubbles here are gonna stay, but that's all. That's the update. Oh, I'm like literally holding the freaking bit and curb strap in my hand. So I have like these 2 bits, and like, this is so random. This is gonna be a different video because I'm doing like a whole series on like home interior design, but this is gonna be like a DIY. I wanna make something to hold back my curtains, like a little bit thing. It's gonna be cute, okay? I promise you it's gonna be cute. So yeah, this is kind of just the beginning of my interior design. I wanna get more into that space. I feel like I don't make videos about things that I do the barn stuff and it's all funny and silly, but like I wanna be more of like a real actual person. Like if you see my other videos, I'm kind of just a clown, which I am, but like I want to get more into like the interior. Like I can put a house together, okay? I have taste. As I'm about to hold up a freaking cow skin. So, oh, I also did find this cow's origin. It is a Brazilian cow. I'm like not tall or wide enough to hold this up. I don't know if I can't even see it once I get it up here, so I don't know what the purpose of this was, but basically that's the vision. This is like my first legit interior somewhat designing. Like this is kind of just a small scary mental picture of what's happening in here. We've been everywhere, and this is like one of many. I don't know, I really come up with things off the top of my head and Pinterest. Like that's all that's happening in here. Pinterest and like whatever I see on the ground in the woods.